Not
You
like
gotta
we're
get in the
overly
you gotta get in the
exclusive.
office and make a cup of coffee for the manager.
Yeah, I don't think they asked us
Uh,
for K cups. I'm like, no, man, like no K cups. You get a bag, all right? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Dope and Tape Show. This is number 76. We're glad to have you. We're live now. This is gonna be a fun episode. We have Chad, and then we have Jeremy from Rising Force Sprinkler up in is it Ontario? Right?
Vancouver.
Vancouver,
Vancouver.
Canada. So
Yeah.
just so you don't know, just in case you don't know, it is free to come on the show. You just kind of just let us know, and we want to hear your story. We want to hear about your blowouts. We want to hear about the troubles. We want to hear about the struggles coming up, how you got started, who brought you in. We want to hear all those things, and if we have some spots available for some sponsorships. So. Okay, we'll do 30 seconds in the beginning and 30 seconds in the middle if you want to sponsor the show. If not, that's fine too. But tonight's episode is brought to you by Dope and Tape. So we can do and say whatever we want. So welcome, guys. Welcome to the Dope and Tape Show.
So we just had
Oh,
some technical difficulties right there. I was trying to keep my cool while you were talking about coffee, but bro, it wouldn't let me go live on Twitch. It was saying something about Twitch. I tried to re-sign in a couple times. It kept on telling me no, so I had to nix Twitch, and I think we're only live on YouTube. Sorry for anybody that usually watches on Twitch.
Yeah.
It was either this or nothing. I don't know what's wrong, so I'll figure that out. But thank you for joining us for the
too
show
many on the
for the
show, maybe.
social. We're waiting for I don't know what Don. Where's Big Don? Donnie's supposed to be joining us. We're waiting for him to join up. Hello to everybody in the chat. Bradley, Crooked, Tommy, Florencio, what up? I
So
was
Chad, you're
on.
down in California with Hillary, and wasn't there like a wasn't there like a
There
earthquake
was a
somewhere?
yeah, simultaneously I have got hit with a hurricane and an earthquake pops up in the middle of it in Los Angeles. It's crazy.
Jeez. Wow. So how is Hillary doing where you are now in the desert?
I mean the desert's it's not really like meant for it doesn't have good drainage, you know, so like everything just kind of backs up. But they've got where I live in the Coachella Valley, they've got like a wash that runs through the middle of it. But I think the first day they had like I'd say half of the road shut down because the water was running over the roads with, you know, 3, 4 feet of water just flowing over from all the everything, all the runoff. So I mean,
Jeez.
it's
Now
yeah,
you told me I was talking to you during everything, and you were on call. Did anything happen fire protection wise, or that iron pipe handled everything? Because it's outside, you know.
right.
So
Predominantly, what I saw was underground stuff. You've got like, you know, grounds that are concaving in and a lot of blowouts with underground stuff. But as far as with what we have going on the sprinkler side, I didn't have anything going on.
okay, wow. Jeremy, do y'all have like tornadoes? But y'all don't have hurricanes, so like
I've seen one, and that was actually like a couple of years ago, and it was freaky. It was out in the ocean. Everybody was, ooh, look at that, uh,
oh, okay.
a tornado, but we never got them. No, mid Canada, you did.
But they do not come in to like land.
No, it didn't. Not that time.
Okay. I don't want to say in because I wasn't like inside of it, but I've been very close within 100 yards about 4 times, and I've seen several here in Georgia. I mean, I've just been really close to them, and it is wicked. So, what growing up, we at one tornado, it was about I want to say about 150 yards from the house,
Well,
and I got up that morning and I
Longer
went to
right
go
there.
check out the damage, and it was about I want to say it was about a quarter mile, no,
No.
a little less than a half a mile,
Um.
half a mile, but what wide, right? And we had lots of land, but it wasn't cleared, so it was just trees, and all the trees are down in one direction
What's your
for that
email,
whole
Tommy?
for like that whole path that the tornado went. You can see right down. It was crazy. And some of the damage that tornadoes do, man, I mean we had a tree. So in the backyard of one tornado, we had a tree in our backyard, like a huge pine tree. that was split in half, but we didn't have any trees in our backyard. Like that tree came from somewhere else, you know. So I picked it up and threw it. Tornadoes are wild.
Yeah, I grew up in Arkansas, which is also right there with all the tornadoes and stuff. But it gets like eerie quiet right before a tornado too. It's like kind of
Yeah.
trippy.
And even if it's like a cooler day, like it gets, from my experience, it gets like hot.
Yeah,
It has this like quietness, very weird feeling. I guess because the barometric pressure drops like way low. So, and then I guess when it gets that low, your body feels it and it just feels weird.
yeah, it's a weird feeling.
And I was trying to, so
No,
Sarah,
Don.
my wife, she's from Colombia. They don't have any of that, you know? So I was trying to explain it to her, like how it feels and what it's like. And she was looking at me like she was scared to death. Like, what are you talking about?
Horror show.
Yeah.
What do we
Yeah.
got? What do we got? Florida guys. Nothing beats the Florida, man. Yeah, Florida's got all the crazy headlines, right?
Have you guys checked the weather? What it's going to be like when we're going to be there? Is it going to be nice when we're there? Or...
Yeah, it's
I'm
Florida.
not
It's always
sure.
nice. You're not supposed to check
I
it.
mean, so it's gonna rain at 5 o'clock every day.
It's bad.
So,
It's
you
bad
know,
luck. Don't check it.
Don't check.
but just expect it. So every day it rains a little bit in Florida. So just expect like, but it's usually like in Florida, it's usually like a quick shower and it moves out. It's just really fast.
Where Florida are
But
you going to?
Florida. How
Huh?
often do you go to Florida, Bobby?
Once a year at least. It's gonna be twice this year. I'm going back in October with the family. I'm going there in 2 weeks with you guys.
Yeah, there's a saying it rains every day at 5 o'clock.
I never heard that saying.
Well, that's because you were up in
I've
Boston,
been going
okay?
there for a decade,
Yeah,
kid.
I'm close. I'm in the South.
What up,
I know what I'm
Sprinkler
talking
fam? Yo,
about.
what up? We're supposed to have George, and I'm trying to invite. Oh, it's Clay. See, I'm like, I knew you got some fucking. It couldn't just be Tommy Howd at fucking Yahoo.com. I invited Tommy. Let's get
So
I think Don. Maybe Don's busy.
so part of my selling,
We hit these
I'm in
guys last
sales
minute with this invite.
is that I teach. And that's how I sell. I teach and I build value on teaching. And I'm also there for them if they need me at any time. So I always answer my phone calls. So I'm dealing with a new company and their regional manager. So he wants to go with my company for their entire region. So I'm going to all the different places to go and do basically a walkthrough of their whole fire system, teach them about it, talk to them about liabilities, talk to them if something happens, how you drain it, and if you had to wait for the fire department, if not, how to do pump tests, all this. So I get a call today, and the engineer, man, bless his heart, because he was all confused. He was like, I need the certification. I was like, well, it's not really a certification. He said, well, you don't give me like a letter because my boss says I need a certification. Is this certification just in one day? Like he had so many questions. I was like, hold on, let's slow this down. Like I'm just gonna come and hang out with you for a little bit and teach you about your fire protection. He's like, and then he kept saying, "It's like, so do I get like a certification number? Do you give me an email?" Like,
Hmm.
I was like, in order to get a certification, I was telling him like it takes years. He said, but you're only coming for one day. I was like, yeah, all right, I'll just see you tomorrow. I'll just see you
You
tomorrow, man.
thought you were gonna certify him?
Yeah, yeah. I was like, I'm just gonna come
Oh
hang
my
out,
god!
teach you
If it
some
were that
stuff,
easy.
and yeah, he's like, is it gonna cost me any money? I was like, no, 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 this is free. I'm just gonna come hang out with you. He said, okay, because if it's gonna cost any money, I have to get it approved, and before you come out here, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, dude. There we go. What's up?
Boom! Look at that, kid. Turn that thing sideways, would ya? Now I gotta move this shit again. Let me see. We're gonna put that over here. We're gonna put this up. Oh shit! He's like, fuck these guys. Let me see. Can I put this over here all the way? Yeah, I should be able to, right? What's it look like now? Five's a party, kid.
The party.
Testing, testing. Tommy, can you hear us? Tommy, testing. Can you hear us? Can you turn us? Can you turn us sideways? Woohoo, woohoo. What's the crane guy say? Tommy, can you hear us?
I don't know.
Let me see. It says that it's good on our side.
He's just looking at us.
Huh?
Up, he's
Huh.
gone.
There he goes.
Oh, he's gone. He's trying to figure it out.
Oh, he's back.
Huh?
I'm back.
Huh.
Hey,
Man,
we hear you
Yeah,
now.
turn that thing.
that took some work.
Can you turn your phone for us?
Like that.
Yeah, all right,
There we
that's
go.
better. I like it. Yo, what up? Five's a party. Best five-way ever.
Best 5-way ever.
All right, let me see. I got the chat right over his face. Let me move that right over. Boom. Hopefully we're not blocking anybody. Testing, testing. I think we're good. Thanks for joining us. Five's a party.
So,
And if
Jeremy, you working on anything? You still over on the houses?
Yeah,
Doing
still over
copper?
there. Yeah, and I saved the last part of the day for any loose ends. So I got one for you. It's not like the only time I've ever been here, but it still scares the fuck out of me. Where I put on a 200 psi test for the city inspection, and then they asked me to move ahead, so I drain it, move the head, and then you can't turn the water on, so you walk away and don't ever go back. And then when you do, there's tongue and groove ceilings where you relocated that head, and so
Oh,
you start to doubt yourself. Oh, the ceiling is so expensive to take off. It took months to put on, and if I leak, and it's like, so do I put 200 psi back on again, or do I just like air test it first and just let it static?
what is
So
this? Is it CPVC?
yeah,
No,
it's
it's-
CPVC.
oh, is
I
it?
don't doubt my work,
I
but
don't
shit
either.
happens, right? I
No.
got that fear.
That
It's
shit's
bigger than
solid,
me.
kid. 225. You got it.
Just crank it, man.
I
Just crank
I
it.
know you with your little drill and your bucket. Fucking
You
crank
know,
that shit up.
when I see that shit, and I'm like thinking about you as I turn my throttle. It's like just a little bit. Just we'll walk away for like 15, get a couple of pounds, and take a look. Here's Bobby in my mind going, just crank it, man.
Just crank it open, man. If it's gonna
Who does
blow
that?
apart, I want to know now.
God, Tommy, who does that?
Tommy, blink twice if you're in danger. Caught me half naked like a Bobby IG reel.
like a Bobby IG.
Yeah,
Naked.
I'll give you guys a half naked one.
What
Come
took
on.
me so long to
Are you
join?
talking about your shirtless
You like that?
show your story? Yeah.
Oh
You saw it on
yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah, you guys like that one. This is almost Hollywood Squares now.
Well, that got all the
We could fit like 10 more probably, huh? It's coming up pretty good on the stream, right? What do you guys
Yeah.
think? Let me see. I got this thing full screen right here. You guys look good. Sorry to anyone on Twitch. They're probably waiting for us. I couldn't get Twitch to load. We're moving on. Yeah, this is exciting. So, are you gonna do that tomorrow, Jeremy? You gonna test it or no?
I'm gonna turn the water on.
Yeah.
Or maybe an air test.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm supposed to put 200 on any new joints, right? But
Yeah.
group ceiling, man.
flip it in, get that 3/4 turn, and you're good to go.
You already
It's
tested
like,
it.
I already tested the system, but not the
No
move.
water.
Yeah, you
not,
don't have to retest
yeah.
it unless
So,
you do like
in my mind, it's like let it blow now or let it blow later.
whew, there's no way to peek.
Should I 200 it? Fuck. I'm probably gonna end up putting 200 on it.
Yeah,
But-
because
But
you'll
like-
feel bad if you don't.
Post a
Go
video.
live IG when I do.
Yeah, live. Tommy, did we wake you up?
No, not yet. Close. I was laying in bed watching Criminal Minds.
Oh shit.
I like
Now you're
Criminal
here,
Minds. Good
baby.
story.
What's going
Good
on?
story.
How's Michelle doing?
Not much, man. Right now I'm in the middle of doing annual fire alarm at my criminally insane facility.
Oh
So
wow.
that's always fun. Got to have an escort everywhere I go. Last week I got to work with Eric Biesig from the chat, taught him foam systems. So
Oh
hopefully
yeah.
he learned something that day so I don't have to drive 3 hours to do it all the time.
Yeah,
Wow,
Eric's
3
in here.
hours.
What up, Eric? That's pretty cool. So what'd you teach him?
So it's a foam deluge system. So he had the understanding of deluge. Like, dude, just shut this valve right here. Then you don't have to worry about the foam, man.
Oh, so it has a test valve above the
Yep.
deluge. That's
Ice-
that stuff's the I love it. I love it when they do that, and that's the best for training. Is it resets like that?
So did it have
Yep,
did it also have so it has a tank in and a tank out, correct?
Just the tank out.
Just the tank out.
So it's a bladder system, a foam bladder system.
Yeah, so we had, we had that. You could isolate it before it goes in on the one we just put in, and before it goes out. So that's what I was teaching them. If you're ever gonna mess with this thing, just close these two, bing bang. Then the foam's out of the equation, right? Then if you just trip it, it's really not that. I mean, still don't trip it, but
Oh, I've done it.
yeah,
Pretty well known there.
yeah. What you
So
trip the
whoever wired
foams?
that panel,
Pretty well
they
known.
wired the damn pressure switch to the solenoid. So as soon as you hit that alarm test and test your pressure switch, bingo, the freaking solenoid trips and system goes.
And you set off foam?
No, foam was shut off, but dumped water through the deluge.
Oh man, what was it protecting?
It's like they do glass there, military glass, and it's their bag room, so it's a lot of like bags of who knows what, dust basically.
Huh.
But the problem was the foam residue in the line, so when the water came out, it looked like foam. So it cost my company $3,000 for cleanup because they wouldn't let it go down the drains.
Oh yeah, because that residue is still, it's a concentrate. It's you fill it with concentrate. You're supposed to flush it.
And I
Flush
never
into the bags,
outrun
those
that
giant
one.
bags.
All the time, people are busting my balls. So you're gonna dump it this time?
You never live that one down.
Oh, the plant manager is ruthless. He goes, "Hey, can you try not to dump it this time?"
That's fucking. I
was
I
looking
love
at
foam.
it's very intimidating because there's a lot going on, and then the cause of expensive damage, just like an open head deluge system, is pretty big. So it gets really intimidating.
Shut the control valve. Shut the bladder in. Shut the bladder out. Or sorry, shut the tank fill and then shut the bladder discharge. If you have it, or just shut the bladder discharge. But even then, you don't want to be pumping into the bladder with it closed because then you blow it up.
Mm.
Have you
So
changed
this
the
is the
bladder?
only foam system I do. And up on top of each system, the alarm line goes to this hydraulically activated valve to let the foam in. You also got to close those valves because if you go to open up that tank valve on the top of the foam system and those other valves are open, then you're filling it with foam once again. Definitely a unique system. The only one I do. But I've learned all of its little tricks now.
Yeah, until you got to change the bag.
What is that?
Yeah.
Every 10 years you do the inspection? Isn't it 10?
They only contract us to come every 6 months. So I do like a semi-annual check on the deluge system itself.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been going 4 years right now with deficiencies because they won't let me trip it. Because between them and my company, we can't figure out a containment system, and they won't let that water just go anywhere because once again, it's contaminated with the foam residue. So that's for people above my pay grade to figure out. I tell them when they figure it out, I'll go trip the damn thing.
Yeah, you better bring
Yeah.
a tripod that day. That makes for good videos.
Yeah,
People love the
I'll
foam.
bring Eric. He's like a tripod.
Yeah.
Do you bring the tripod to work with you?
I have tripods with me, yeah, but I usually just I'm just the master of leaning and just I got a brand new phone and I'm like leaning it on studs and shit.
Yeah. I did the tripod for like a little bit, and I was like, nah, this is too much.
It is too much for the job. Because I'm pretty discreet. I mean, believe it or not, I'm not filming all day. It probably seems like that between my
It
scheduled
does.
posts and then like
It
just
does
being
for
on my
sure.
story when I'm in between, but
1000%.
I'm getting some shit done. So to like be carrying around a tripod would be like just totally over the top. I just get the video going and then I just put this thing down somewhere. Usually I use the selfie camera because it gets everyone asking if I have reverse threads, which creates comments, which makes it go viral. So use the selfie camera. How's the new truck, Shad?
Tommy.
Oh, I love it. 100 miles on the thing when I got it.
Looks
Oh,
awesome.
really?
Perfect time
Still
for
Yeah,
like
it's brand
smells
new.
a
new.
mud storm.
Still got the mats from the dealership in it. It smells brand new. It's
Oh, I can
nice.
smell it from here. That's awesome. That's a good
How
feeling.
long until it starts smelling like black water, you think?
No, a long time. Keep it clean.
Yeah, I'll keep it clean.
They called Steve Tripod in jail.
What?
That's a good name to have in jail, I guess. Chad, flex on Brian. Brian, flex on Chad. You you must know my mother-in-law.
Let's go.
This trip's gonna be great. You must
So
know my
there's
mother-in-law
a
working there,
gym.
Tommy.
Bobby, you need to come. You need to be the recording guy at 5 a.m. Me and Chad training.
I'll let you guys get warmed up, and then I'll come film towards the end.
Yeah. call you when you're ready.
I'm not falling for this trick. I'll hit the sauna. I'm gonna sleep in
Is
a
there
little bit, and then
there's a sauna there?
yeah, pretty sure.
Oh, that's cool.
Have you stayed at this place before, Bobby?
Yeah, yeah, we go every year. We've been going, I don't know, 5 years now. It's a good spot. It's right outside of. It's like in Orlando, Kissimmee. You're right near everything. There's
Is
whatever
it
you want is
a
right there.
dry sauna or is it
We're
steam room?
we're 12 minutes or whatever from the AFSA venue. I haven't went to the gym yet. I was just reading about it. Last time
They
we
got a
went,
squat rack?
we did Disney. So there's no way that I'm fucking waking up and going and doing
Oh, dude, there's no
anything
way.
other than
Yeah,
like
you're just
you're
trying to
doing
survive.
40,000 footsteps and it's like $18 for water. So that's what you focus on. Brielle, what up? Matthew Bass in the house. Bass?
So
Bass?
Georgia is really popular, and we do a lot of poultry farming. So I was contacted by a poultry farm out in the east side of Georgia,
Some chickens?
and they huh
Some chickens?
yeah, some chickens, a lot of them. So what they do is it's not water, but it's a CO2 system. So it's like a sprinkler system, but it's hooked up to a CO2 tank. So it doesn't harm the chickens, but it still extinguishes the fire.
They blast them with CO2?
Yeah.
Huh. How big's the tank?
I mean, it's good size. It's you ever all right, I've saw one. So like if you go to a welder, you go to a welding truck, you had those tall, thin cylinders. It's like one of those
Just one?
filled with CO2. Huh?
Just need one.
Sometimes it's one, but sometimes it's more, like two or three.
I feel like you need a whole bunch of those bad Larrys.
Yeah, I don't know if that's something that I want to tackle.
Right into your chicken nuggets.
That's it.
CO2.
Yeah, see
Right.
now Daryl's telling me to go to the gym. Yo, I opened that OSMY with ease, dog. Shots, explosives. Frozen chicken? How are you commenting? And are you on 2 devices, Tommy?
Yeah, work phone. I got the YouTube going.
Oh.
I'm just imagining that CO2 hitting those chickens and frozen
Oh,
chicken
yeah.
right there.
Frozen chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could just
Somewhere on
you
my
could say it
Instagram,
live. You could say it live, Tommy, you're here.
somewhere on my Instagram, there's like was it glass bottles of beer, and then they stick in the extinguisher and just like pull the nozzle, you use the whole extinguisher, and then the beer's like ice cold.
The beer's ice cold. What's your Instagram?
Atlanta Fire Protection.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
I don't write
Super
it
easy to remember.
five times every day. Oh, what's going on? Jeremy, what's your
Yeah.
Instagram?
My Instagram?
Yeah.
That's I got 3 of them.
Oh, wow.
JVSC 1969, which is my personal. Then there's my Elvis Not Precisely, and then there's Rising Force.
Let's go. 3
Yeah.
accounts. Man, I gotta get my weight up. I only got just the backup. I don't even post on the backup.
Hey Chad, what are you working on? What kind of inspections? Are you knocking on doors, walking units, or what you
Yeah,
doing?
I'm doing annuals at it's condos, like a complex. There's like 42 buildings, I think.
Whoa.
Each one of them has a little riser. It's local only, so I don't have to silence the alarm every single time. It's local only, so it's kind of nice. It's just walking buildings. And I'm by myself now, so it's kind of nice to work at my own pace.
That is nice.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So are you doing extinguishers too?
No, it's kind of, I've cut back to just sprinkler stuff now. It's crazy. I was doing all parts of fire protection, and now
Yeah,
it's
you're doing
just
everything.
sprinklers. Yeah.
Wow.
I kind of miss doing the fire alarm stuff though, to be honest with you, because I'm right there with all the troubles that are existing right on the panel I'm looking at, and it's like, man, I could fix that right now, and
Yeah.
it, send them a bill for that too. But there's only one guy in our department that does fire alarms right now, but I'm trying to change that up and dip my hands over there.
Get it
Yeah.
done. Yeah, you could do it.
Stay
You could do
well
them both.
rounded. We talk about that to everybody. I mean, you're a great example of getting certifications and knowing everything about as much as you can. That's how, I mean, that makes you extremely valuable.
Yeah, the backflow stuff. I mean, I think it's going. I think it's required for a lot of states to have a backflow required on their fire system. It just goes hand in hand to have that stuff.
Mhm.
It's
The
You're
more you
right. Be
know.
well rounded. Yeah.
Absolutely. You have to protect the community's water supply.
Well-rounded is the
You don't
best.
want that black water all in it. No
We
way.
actually used CO2 extinguisher at at a shop party to cool beers. It worked really well. That is awesome. Where's
That
the
is
video?
cool.
Where is the video? Need to be taking videos of this cool shit. If you're doing something that you're like, wow, I've never seen this before, I've never done this before, that means you need to be taking video of it.
What are you working on, Bobby? At work. What
We
are you
got
got going on?
we're doing a little park. It's a park with a bunch of piers in East Boston, which is like wicked, awful to get to East Boston right now because they got the tunnel closed coming from the airport, so there's just crazy traffic.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
But it's like the smallest building ever. Maybe I don't know. It's probably got like 10, maybe 15 heads in it, and a little 4-inch riser, and we're just trying to finish that up. I'm trying to finish up a little DPW in Cambridge. We got this new thing with they want 3 inches of clearance from the edge of a fire department hose valve handle. They want 3 inches of clearance all around it for their fireman's glove.
It's only one
And
Well,
inch
why not just
from
angle
the
them
total.
out?
you
Why do you
can't,
have to
well,
have it
well,
at an
because so what we do is because we have all these architects that went to school for so long, they want to stuff the hose valve, the nice looking, beautiful hose valve, they want to stuff it in a cabinet. Then the cabinet wants to be fire rated. So how big can you possibly get a fire rated cabinet? They're already 21 by 21, they're 10 inches deep, and then you wrap them in all that insulation. So picture you have a 10-inch inside, right? And you drill a hole,
right?
Yeah.
in the center at 0.5, and then you put a 2.5-inch fire department hose valve in there that's got a 5-inch handle. You don't have the clearance.
No.
Just put a
So
ball valve in there.
we've been there's so many of these now, and so I was measuring some of those up. Couldn't find really any that were working, but yeah, it's fun times up in the city of Boston. The tunnel
Dang.
closed, kid. The tunnel only lasted the Big Dig. You guys hear about the Big Dig? I talk about it, but I don't know if the rest of the country really hears about it, or the rest of the world. But we
What
made
is
these
it?
the Big Dig. We made these tunnels all around under the city of
Right.
Boston.
Right.
That some of the tunnels go above the trains and below the road, and they go below under high rises, and then it goes under the Boston Harbor. Fucking 3 tunnels. It's sick, but they didn't even last 20 years. They have it shut down. They got to do repairs to it.
Oh wow.
It's a 30-foot. Let's say this right. It's a 30-foot diameter steel pipe that goes under the water to the airport. And there's a couple of them.
Yeah. So what about, I mean, I'm sure for ventilation they pumping oxygen and all that stuff down there and keeping they have
Those
those round fans that go through there?
No, so you got 18 feet of travel lane, and then there's a plenum space below and a plenum space above, and there's dry systems that shoot down in there. I think they're like a half a mile each. It goes down a hydraulically calculated dry system with hose valves that runs under the road. So if there's ever a fire down there, they can just go down there and grab a hose.
What about a car accident? What happens then?
It would be so
You know,
it'd be so jammed. Like you can't even. It's so tight. It's a little. It's like
everybody's
it's
flicking
just
them
a, it's
off when
just a
they
little
drove
two.
by.
It's just a little 2-lane tube.
Oof.
Like if you had 18 wheelers side by each, there's inches to spare.
Whoa.
It's tight in there. The Big Dig cost like $1 bajillion.
I'm sure it did. Elon Musk was talking about digging down in California.
He is. He has been. I don't know
Oh, really?
why he's so hush about it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has The Boring Company. He did a big tunnel from LAX to somewhere. It's like
There's one in Seattle as well,
like a
underneath Seattle.
it's like
Same
a
thing.
prototype. He wants to go from like New York to LA.
Jeez.
And then you like park your car on like a train type system where your car is parked on a trolley and then the thing goes like 200 miles an hour.
Like a bullet train from Japan?
There's
type
videos
thing?
on YouTube. And then like when you take your exit, like people you just go 200 the whole way. Like you can go from 200 miles an hour from New York to LA is like what they want to do. And you just stay 200 because people take their exit and get out of the way and you can just continue.
Whoa.
Boom, in a tunnel.
That
Imagine
sounds
that.
like a lot of bad things could happen out of that.
Futuristic.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put some
That
sprinklers
is
down there.
definitely future. Man, that guy's wild.
Speaking of Boston, welcome to the Sugar Show. Yeah, Sugar Sean, nice hit, huh? Do you think that guy?
Yeah,
You
it
think
was a
that guy
good
was
fight.
actually? You think he was out? People are saying he wasn't out. Like Buddy was still. Buddy could have got up.
He didn't though.
He
Didn't
didn't.
get up.
He
He kept getting hit in the face. So I mean,
They loaded up the garden. That was pretty good. That was pretty cool to see. The Boston
yeah,
Garden.
he's got a pretty good. Sean O'Malley's got a pretty cool come up. Like if you see where he was at a few years ago to where he's at now, it's a big. I mean, he made some big steps for sure.
Bro's
I mean, he has a very interesting style
135.
Yeah,
as well.
135 pounds. Fucking menace.
When I was
yeah,
boxing, I was
he's a sniper.
doing
He's a sniper.
145. Yeah.
He just said.
Well, his hooks, you know.
Well, his head movement too. He's almost like a basketball player. You know, he like jukes when he's when he's fighting. It's kind of fun to watch.
Daryl's got
He's a
4
character,
fire
too.
hydrants tomorrow. 4 of them, kid.
Only floating
You
them?
gotta be taking a video of every one of
All right,
them.
that's 25 minutes. What are you doing for the rest of the day?
Well, he's got a hotel annual and then 4 fire hydrants.
Okay. All right.
Oh, that's sick. I had the ITM account for the new MGM casino in Maryland, and they would buy CO2 from us for shows all the time. Best easy money. Well, I love it. Dude, shave his bros for $50 not too long ago to make some quick money. Dude shaved his
What?
shaved his brows. I got you. Shaved his bros. I'm like, I don't
Ooh.
know where this is going, Froncio. Yeah, I saw that. Sugar Sean shaved his eyebrows for $50, right? Like, wasn't that 2 years ago?
Like 3 years ago, I think. Yeah, 3 years ago.
Now
I think.
bro's
For
just
50
rolling in it.
bucks?
Yeah,
Pretty-
now he's
pretty
now
close,
he's a
Daryl.
billionaire.
For the record, if I meet any of you guys and you want $50 and you'll shave off your eyebrows, I'll give it to you.
Oh, done. Viral
I'll
video.
take that. I'll take that bet
I'm
every
getting
day.
2 camera angles. Go.
$50.
Dude, I'm in. I did it for free a couple months ago. I went too deep.
Huh?
Eyebrows for like a month.
They're still not even back?
A little bit. They're almost there.
They're on their way. That's hilarious.
Oh,
That's
shit.
all.
Walk out of the
That's all.
bathroom and the girlfriend's like, "What the hell did you do?"
Oh,
What
that's
were you
great.
Might as well
drinking?
shave the brows.
What we do?
That's a lot, dude. These fucking cat. I don't know if I could do that.
Man, whatever you're drinking,
Definitely
remind
not
me
worth
so I'd
50
never
bucks to me.
try it. That's like Jägermeister stuff, you know?
Whew.
Makes you want to shave your eyebrows.
Orlando, I'll do it when I link up with you guys. Bradley says he's gonna do it.
No way.
Dude,
I'll send you $50.
you're definitely going viral. You don't have to send it. You're gonna see him, bro.
I know, but it's the part of the agreement at this time.
You're gonna
you
what?
know,
You're gonna prepay it?
No, I want after he does it for sure.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I think we're gonna try to do like a meet and greet. 50's 50. Bro.
50's 50.
Doom. All right.
So, Bobby, do you have like a list of people that are you already arranged to like interview while we're there, or like you
I've
kind of
been like just
gonna
trying to.
wing it, or
I've been adding them to the calendar.
Yeah,
Right?
so we have.
I think
we have,
I think I invited you guys to the
yeah, we have
calendar.
appointments just about every day. Mhm.
We are pretty like, and then I was looking at the schedule of the show, and it like everything's tight. We're definitely going to be moving and grooving in our brunt boots. But it's we got who do we got lined up? I mean, Vikings
So
expecting
Viking,
us,
Reliable,
Reliable's expecting us, Victalik's expecting us,
Vitalik.
Hose Monster. So definitely in Spec Point. I'll be
Yeah,
making some
Inspect
Yeah.
videos
Point.
with them. Whoever, we're probably missing people.
But one of the cool things is about this. So, Las Vegas, no one knew who we were, had no idea. But this time, like most people know who we are, so we're making these appointments to go by, and everybody's kind of prepared to do interviews. Because before we would just roll up in a booth and it's like, "Hey,
Boom,
let me interview you,"
tripod,
and they're
tripod.
like,
Like, hey, you want to
"Whoa,
go on YouTube?
whoa!" They're like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa!
A
I don't
lot,
Slow
want no
down,
a
part
slow
of
lot of
down.
this."
people like at
Yeah,
first the most common reaction was, oh yeah, like come back in a little bit. But then like then
we're
we got to
busy.
doing something else, and when we come back in a little bit, then they're kicking everybody out. So we
The
are a
same
little
reaction
bit
I get when I ask a
in
girl to go on video.
preparedness. What was it?
That's the same reaction I get when I try to get a girl to go on video. Like,
Yeah.
whoa, back
Well,
up.
yeah, people don't like being videoed.
They get super nervous.
I get a lot of candids like at the job because I'll just have my phone like propped up on a windowsill, videotaping the whole room, and like people won't notice it.
Yeah,
But see,
most
we
people don't
were,
even know I'm filming half of the time.
That's the
yeah,
thing.
we
Nobody
were
knows I'm
pretty
filming.
nervous. If I can get, it's rare that I can record myself. What am I gonna do? Record myself talking to customers on or cold calling?
Yeah.
Like I don't,
No,
you know,
you have two phones,
no, just one.
so you need your phone to be cold calling, so you wouldn't be able to record anyway. But if you had that
Yeah,
second
no.
phone, you set the phone up on a tripod as a time lapse, and you put the time lapse
Yeah,
on. You
just set
set
a time
time
lapse.
lapse for
Yeah.
1 hour of you calling, and then that 1 hour is like a good 20-second video. You could put like some motivational shit on there, and some words, and post
Yeah,
it.
I want to do it where you can like hear, like call on speaker, so you can like hear what I'm saying. I think that would be cool.
Give me a call later.
You should do like a
Well,
prank call.
Franco,
Yeah, I'll call you, Brian. I'll call you somebody in
this
the
is
middle of
Brian from
the
Rising Force Fire Sprinkler.
Was
We're
that
now doing
NFPA in
barber
June?
service,
First
huh?
time. Best. We were at NFPA in June, Matt.
Yeah,
It's awesome meeting
Yeah,
everybody. Places like
yeah,
Disneyland.
it's kind of cool how like I don't know. Like you said you weren't as prepared going into it, but this time it's like I don't know where the dope and tape community has come like it's like an army now. It's like you let
yeah.
something go and it's like bam, you sick the
It's
community on them and it just goes from there.
Boom.
It's
That's
cool.
it's
it.
been awesome. It's been awesome, and the community's been great. Like I joke with my wife still. Like I'm like, man, all my friends are like in other states in other countries, and like I talk to them like almost every day on Instagram or whatever.
Hmm.
The community's incredible. I
It
love
really
it.
is. I got some guys sticking up for me with the haters in my comments. Then like some of the guys from the community will be on there, giving it back to them.
Sick them.
Get
Yeah.
at, get them, guys.
So that
Get
is
it.
something that I experienced after we started uploading all the stuff from Las Vegas, and people been started talking about those YouTube videos, and when we put them on LinkedIn as well, like that's when I started like seeing the haters here in Atlanta. Like the guys that I worked with in the past. But if you have haters, it means you're doing something.
They're there.
So
For sure.
if they're not there, then you need to kind of question what's going on.
Means you're doing good. You
For
want to give
sure.
you want to give them something to comment about so the video can go viral.
Hmm.
So we got 484 subscribers. We're creeping up. We're creeping up like one a day, it seems. I love it.
What I love about the
Yeah.
community too is it seems like everybody's always into different stuff. So I only
Yeah.
do probably 20 fire pumps a year. But like Don, he seems like he's on a fire pump every day, multiple fire pumps. So it's cool to see him going at it. Lots of the guys on fire pumps.
There's a lot of fire pump guys, and
Yeah, I think professionally, the biggest benefit of us having a community is being able to reach out to anybody
later,
about
Daryl.
anything.
Have a good night, Daryl.
Like if there's anybody that's like specialized, like for example, we just mentioned fire pumps, we just message them,
And we
ask
just
for a
got
phone
another
call.
subscriber right
Yeah,
there just from saying it.
I called Brian and
Portland.
Don like probably 2 or 3 weeks ago about a fire pump. It's like as soon as you walk into a riser room with everybody that we know, it's like hundreds of years of knowledge in
yeah,
the riser room. It's cool.
486. Look at that.
awesome.
Thank you for the subscription. We appreciate it. We're on our way to 500. I think we promised something for 500, didn't we?
I think we're gonna do a giveaway.
Yeah, we might have to go back and see what we fucking said we were gonna
Maybe
give
we
away.
can do some boots, some more
I
boots.
forgot what the fuck I said I was gonna give away.
We could probably
Yeah,
do a
I just got
tool.
some of those front boots. I'm on my second week with them.
Oh,
I
really?
gotta say, I might be changing the brunt now. These things they come out of the box like broken in, so you don't have that couple-week period of your feet hurting.
Yeah, because I wore them today.
Yeah, they're already
And
broken in. They're great.
yeah,
It's a
they're
great
not
boot.
bad at all. Not bad. I had to loosen up above the ankle a little bit. I think I tied them too tight, but good to go.
Good to go.
I'm
I'm
gonna
doing a.
break Bobby's heart, but I think I'm leaving Timberland. I know
Oh
you're a
yeah.
proud
Oh, they're
supporter of the
way better than
Timberland.
Timberlands. Oh my god. Timberland is like that's like your first day on the job. You come in with some Tims. First
The
week.
Nissan Altimos, I think you call them.
Yeah, Nissan Altimos.
Well, see, I
Did I
had
say
my
that?
first
Did I say
boots.
that before? The Nissan
Yep.
My first boots were Timberland Pro, and my feet were never tired because of the sole that it has in there, but they were so heavy. It's like I was walking in center blocks
I went through a
all
It's like a
day.
pair of
appearance.
Danners. Danners are like 5 pounds a piece.
Really. So
Yeah.
I did Merrell's for about like Merrell hiking boots, the Moab 2s. I did those for like 10 years as an inspector because I
Ariats.
was walking
Yo, what
so
up, Kev?
much. And those were the best boots ever. Like if I left now and went back into a field as an inspector, I would wear the Wolverines. Not the Wolverines, sorry, the Merrell
No,
Moab
no,
2.
sorry. He said he would wear the brunts. He said.
I
Corlin
would do
Gaudet.
brunts if I went back to service work. If I
Corlin
went to
Gaudet.
service
I
work,
am
for
sub
sure.
485. He says he's doing his first fire pump install with Journeyman at the school we're on.
Bobby's
That's
getting
exciting.
10% commission. He's gotta mention it.
Brunt.
Well, you didn't let
Throw
me
that in
finish.
I
there.
know.
So
I know.
inspection
That's
wise,
the whole point.
specialize the Moab 2s, but anything else, like if I was doing service work or construction or working on fire pumps, like I would definitely go with the Brunts because they're
Brunt.
way more durable
The
than the
tools you
Wolverines.
wear.
Wolverines, just so you
I don't
know,
think
like not the Wolverines, geez, the Merrills. I guess I keep thinking that because Wolverine purchased Merrill. So that's probably why I'm thinking about that. But the Moab 2s,
Here we
they
go.
they will not last over a year. Like it'll be like 8 months.
I'm team dope and tape. LRJ will buy a pair of boots to give away at 500. Oh, it's going to be a big giveaway at 500 because we're still going to give something away too. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I
Steve,
don't think
thank
Brunt
you.
wants this endorsement.
Yeah.
But while I was in the sex offender building today, the guy said he loved my boots.
Yeah.
I mean, he wanted to talk about my boots forever. Brunt, loved by sex offenders everywhere.
Yeah, that's
Which
Brunt,
Brunts did you get?
the tools you wear.
The Distachio.
Okay.
It's
Those
a
are the
taller
lace.
one.
Are those the lace up taller ones?
Yep.
Okay. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
But it's composite toes, so they're light as hell.
And waterproof?
Yep. Yeah, that was the main
Steve's
reason
gonna
I
give
went
away
tall.
some Brunt boots. Let's go. All right, so and we're also gonna we're gonna give there'll be two winners on we're gonna give away two. They're gonna be two lucky winners for episode 500.
That'd be
Sorry,
awesome.
when we get 500 subs. Episode 500. I wanted the Keens from the last giveaway too slow. Richard Quills was quick with it. And then we had a couple of just people disgruntled about the way he wrote his address. Yo, he wrote his address absolutely perfect. You can abbreviate a state. Come on. I have a pair. I like them. You like the Brunts? I love the Brunts.
Which Brunts do you have?
The Marin. The 6-inch unlined Marin. If you're in a hot climate, you should I would recommend getting the unlined. And then they have a lined version, and then I think they have like a cold version. There's all different types of boots on there. And if you use code DNT10, you could save $10 off all orders 60 or more.
But really, like for the price, it's hard to beat.
I think if you got the 6-inch unlined Marins with the dope and tape promo code, it's like $130. So maybe like $135 to your door for a good
That's hard to
pair of
beat.
boots that are going to be comfy. I mean, I've been wearing them. I mean, I gotta wear them like probably 100. It's probably like day 100 or something. I have a
Yeah,
pair. I
I was
like them, the
impressed.
fat guy kind. What's the fat guy kind, Steve? The double E's. You could get double E, and then that's like wide. Maybe that's what he's
funny.
talking about. While we got you here, why don't you, could you hit the like button, please?
Have any of y'all ever done the slip-on thing?
They're not,
Like the
Florencio.
slip-on boots?
Yeah.
Like
Roll your ankles right
Romeo's?
now.
Slip on? That's what you wear?
No,
I
no.
don't
I was
know.
asking if anybody did the slip-ons. I always done laces. Chad, didn't you say you did some slip-ons for a little bit?
Yeah, I tried the Romeos. My brother wears the Romeos. It's like, have you heard of those? They're kind of like it's a boot with no lace. It's got like a little loafer kind of thing, but they're
Oh,
like got the thick soles on them. You know, it's built like a boot, but
So
they're
they
just
slip
slip-ons.
off?
No, no, they actually stay on your feet pretty well. It's just kind of weird not having laces. I need laces.
What if you had to
I
like
don't know.
take off real quick, like boom, just real quick, start running? Will it stay on?
Yeah, I think so.
wow.
All right.
Yeah,
I got
speaking from the
the
fire department
loggers.
boots, they have a heel lock on them, so they don't
Oh.
fall off. So it like locks your heel.
What is that on your fire department boot?
Yeah, so I'm sure the Wellington style boots are kind of the same. They lock your heel, so they take off running because you got a blowout. You aren't gonna fall out of them.
Then now you're gonna get everybody commenting, fucking blow up Bobby.
So I got so Thursday boots are super high quality boots and they're expensive. But I got the dress boot ones, and then I was like, man, and they're great. So then I went with like the more intense heavy duty ones, and they're called the loggers, and I was gonna wear them for work. And because I'm just project managing and stuff, and they still get the high
This
quality
is one of your
leather,
more
but
favorite topics, I think.
they were death.
What? They were too heavy?
Oh yeah, they were terrible. I even wore them to the club one night because they're heavy duty, you know. And
Loggers?
then yeah, bad idea, terrible.
I did that as
What kind
like
of club was that?
I was working that night, and I at that time like so I ended up wrestling a guy on the ground, so my feet are like spread out so I could put my weight on his back, and my feet felt like they were. I mean, they
so
were really
heavy.
heavy.
They were
They
so
were so
heavy.
heavy.
When I
But
was
I
a
was like, I'm
second,
never,
maybe
ever
like a
doing this
second
again.
and third year. Back when I was a third year apprentice, I knew like everything about sprinklers. When I was a second and third year, and I wore loggers. I don't know why,
Whoa.
but and like loggers on the ladder. It's just like, and I see people still doing it, and I used to do it, but it's just like it's so stupid.
So you can lock the heel and
I
with
don't know. It
on the
just doesn't
step.
belong on a fucking ladder. It's not a ladder boot. It's not a boot that's made
Dude,
to walk on
I'm
concrete.
5'4". I need loggers.
Oh,
That
you.
little heel on the bottom makes me like 5'6".
It's like the the Wicked Witch of the West. That little heel. Yeah, no, I used to wear Chippewas, right?
Yeah.
Held like some big, the tall 8-inch black Chippewas,
Whoa.
unlaced with the heel, my pants tucked in, and I like knew everything.
But if you're getting on the ladder, you need a flat sole, like
I agree, but it took
no
me many
heel,
years to learn that.
no heel.
Donnie, what up? I missed the invite. I passed out. No worries. It's all right. We got Tommy, dog. Maybe next time.
How cold.
You would have competed in the six-way. Or you would have completed the six-way. We can still get him on here. I sent the invite. You got a few minutes left.
I give him a mention
Hit
with
the
all the fire pump.
Chippewas are badass. Oh, that's the thing. That's why I wore them. It's like you look badass, but your fucking back is sore and your feet are sore, and it doesn't it's not ergonomic on a ladder where you spend all your day. Sorry, Tommy.
I'm seriously this was my first day with the Brunts, and I am honestly impressed.
You wore them all day. Did you get any compliments?
Yeah, but I went to the office, so they all saw my video of me unboxing it. So I just got shit all day. So, not
What?
really
Oh,
compliments.
what? They
But
make fun of you?
yeah, the whole time.
What do they say?
That's how you know they like you. Oh,
Yeah,
those are
that
your
is
new
true.
boots. You know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, that's what they say. As long as they're saying something to you, it means they like you.
Yeah. If they don't talk to you,
It's
then
when they don't talk to you, it means you're
uh-uh.
fucked.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, they're making fun of you for your
I
video.
posed a
Oh, look at it.
question to Bobby last night, but maybe it's more relevant for Brian and Jeremy. So, what's the quality that you look for in a hire? And I brought it up because I went to Five Guys, and this cash register guy, He had the attitude, had the energy. Like he was the guy that I would want working for my company.
For sure. Attitude's huge.
Hire him. Can you hire him?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask and see if we got an open rock just because of his attitude. Like, he was happy to be throwing burgers around.
That's
That's
what's
the
up.
that's the guy we want. You gotta upgrade that guy's life. He's gonna be throwing some
Yeah,
pipe.
attitude and willingness to learn.
Yo,
for
Donnie,
sure.
what up?
What's up, guys?
How are
Sorry,
you?
man. I'm good, man. I definitely I got some chaotic stuff going on right now. I'm
Passed out, huh?
gotta go to Virginia later to pick up my baby. He's coming back from Mexico with his mom, so they were supposed to get in at like 10, so I wasn't going to be that bad because I got to be at work tomorrow back in Virginia at like 6 o'clock. But now they're not getting into 1, so I'm like, I'm going to sneak in a nap.
Yeah.
I'm like texting you, like, we're going live. Where are you at?
They're-
Wake up.
They're in. Brian, can you just go pick them up for me and take them back to your house? They're laid over in Atlanta right now.
Yeah, come on over. I got an extra room.
Right? Yeah,
So
man, it's a mess. I think she missed. She has the baby by herself, so I think she missed her connecting flight. So it's a
Ooh.
shit show.
There's so much boot safety in Canada. There's not much we can get away with on a lot of bigger sites. Have to have heels to lock in ladders. So no flat sole boots? No fucking
No.
way.
The flat sole's the way to go. For sure.
It's
Did I read
it's
it
much
right?
safer.
Have to have
Definitely much
heels to
safer.
lock in the ladder? No.
No.
I would fight the safety
Canada
guy.
has like crazy retarded rules. So does California. California has like a ton of boot safety, from what I hear.
Plus, all our CSA approved boots weigh close to 5 pounds apiece.
Jesus.
Bro.
Everybody in Canada has like giant calves.
They're telling you what kind of boots to wear?
What?
My boots identify as steel toe.
Right.
So do mine.
They're doing away with wood ladders here
Sprinkler
too.
podcast, Chris. On how many Canadian Tire dollars does it cost?
I'm in
Oh yeah,
inspection.
the Canadian.
Tennis shoes.
Canadian Tire dollars.
That comes up in my DMs now all the time from the Canadian people. Is like their 50 cent.
Hey?
It's like a big 50-cent dollar bill. 50-cent bill. I don't even know.
And my tennis shoes, I'm in inspection, so my tennis shoes definitely identify as boots.
I see your sneakers in some of your videos.
I need to.
Yeah, I
to,
saw
like,
some.
Y'all
I need
see
to
my
get-
last post? I went out on a Friday at like, I don't know, 10:30 something at night to go assist my.
Bro, you could have just
My,
grabbed a quick pair of sneaks.
I wasn't home.
Oh,
Yeah, this was
Okay,
gonna be
that's
like
true.
a big weekend. We went to a winery and stuff. So I already went like halfway, staying somewhere. So I just had like flip flops in my dress boots. So I just went with flip flops and shorts, and we rolled up and fixed fixed some sprinkler work. So ladder and a flip flop. How about that, huh? Does that work?
I love it. I
if
love
it's
it.
an emergency, hey, look, if it's an emergency call, man,
Oh,
look.
there with it.
And Brian
You
shows
show
up
up
in his
with what you
flip flop
showed up
with his
with.
short shorts. Imagine. Woo! I paid double.
I've showed up I've definitely showed up on emergency service calls like you're just completely worn out from getting call after call. I've definitely showed up in like shorts and a regular shirt. Like, I mean,
Yeah, game on. Let's
It's
go.
like,
Let's
yeah,
get
I'm
this
here.
over with.
Eric says he's wearing Ariats, but they were good for a couple months. They're starting to fall apart. He's going with Timberland Pro next. No, go with try out the
go-
Brunts. $130, kid. DNT
I
10.
have to. I have
You'll
to be
save
honest,
some
man.
money.
I want to try you guys been hyping up the Brunts, man. I'm gonna have to try them here.
You gotta
So
just try 'em.
Timberland Pros are just heavy. So they have this big sole that is like anti-fatigue, but you can buy the sole if you like the sole. You don't have to
And
get
they're
the
gonna-
boots.
They're gonna wear out just as fast as those
I
Ariats.
like that,
Timberland
John.
Pros
You
are
tell him.
trash.
Cali
Yeah.
don't have no boot safety, right? It's just like plastic and receipts and shit that causes cancer out in Cali, but not
Right.
do whatever you want with boots. Some of the products that we have in Mass, it will have like a special little thing where it's like if you're in Cali, this product will fuck you up, but you're safe if you're in Mass.
Dude, it's like, have you ever looked at like every single thing you buy? It's like in in California, this is known to cause cancer. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying. What is that?
Yeah.
Why is that on everything? No boot safety around Cali unless it's for military work, which I've done a lot of steel toe, or you go home. Do they test it? Like are they coming on, stomping on your foot? How do they test if it really is steel toe?
back when I was still in install, I definitely had like we you know, obviously in this area we do a ton of federal work, and federal job sites, man, they will have like a designated safety guy that will like come out and put a magnet near your boots to make sure it's steel toe. Like I
Oh
swear to God.
wow.
No, really?
Yeah. I
Oh
mean,
man.
I've only witnessed it like once or twice, but like I mean, they're like hell, like government job sites. I don't know if it's still like that because I've been away from install for like 10 years now, man. But government job sites, man, before that they're like hell, man. I mean, they come around, they'll check to make sure like you got like the proper like safety glasses. They'll make sure like your hard hat's not out of date. Like it's insane. I mean,
Whew.
it gotten like even more strict now because I even see guys like when we're working in buildings with like federal contractors in the building, like you'll see like these little like tiny tenant renovations and the guys are in there like full safety vest, everything. I'm like, this is crazy. I was like, back when I was doing install, like if you were doing a small job like that, you were just in like pants and t-shirt. You know what I mean? Like it was like, you
Unfitted.
know,
That's it.
I did the military contract and I had to be. It was the same way, super strict,
They
yeah.
even
inspect your
down to the
vehicle every
kind of
day, right?
gloves.
You get your vehicle inspected every day?
Yeah. And then where I was so you have was it secret and then secured areas. So I
Mm.
was back there and it was wild because they would have every like 15 minutes there was a siren go off and then it would say where you are and then you're in this like a secured area, secret area, whatever. Deadly force authorized. And we had to stay with our
I seen that. That it would say that on the runway. Like
oh
if you
man.
cross this line, deadly
I
force
feel like
is authorized. I let my inspection sticker lapse by a day, just like dumb apprentice in a company truck. It was like the first of the month, and they wouldn't. I was like an hour and a half from home, and they wouldn't let the truck on base because my inspection sticker was over by a day.
I've just worked at so much government sites. I feel like it's like a walk in the park to me now. It's like now it's just like as soon as I go into a building with a government site, I already have like all my pockets emptied, my belt off, like everything's just in like a little bag, and I run it through the metal detector. I mean, it's just like run of the mill shit around here.
Clockwork, right?
Yeah, it's just normal. I mean, like I said, with inspections, it's a little more lax, but like we still like today we were working in a building, DHS was in there, like they had ice in one thing. It's like, and it's just like the most random buildings around here. Like you wouldn't even expect it. And it's like, you go in there and it's like, what the fuck is there like CIA's in here? And the building looks like it's about to fall down like any day.
Steve said it took strength not to talk shit about the flip flops, Bry. OSHA find that,
Oh
man.
shit, man, I can handle it. Let's have some fun.
Can I work with Brian? I will look like a lifeguard. Double life saving. Hawks are light and great. The brunt is half the cost, worth a try. I'll try some brunts for my next boot because Bobby said so and for the discount. Let's go. DNT
Let's
10.
go.
Everything causes cancer in Cali. They check in on your safety orientation. Man, I've been asked before, are those steel toe? And I've just said, yep.
I feel
I've
like
never, I always
we
figured
need
like,
to,
how are they going to test it? They're going to step on my foot?
we need to get Crocs to jump on board with a steel toe safety, like non-slip Croc. That'd be badass.
Those federal guys are horrible. They check everything. Donnie, where do you live? I forget.
I'm in right outside of Baltimore, but you know, obviously you're around here, so I'm 45 minutes from DC, 15 from Baltimore. So I'm in Glen Burnie. That's where I live. But
This was fun. We're
in,
gonna have to do this more.
my all my workload is pretty much DC Beltway, like 80% of it.
DC.
20%
How's the traffic?
horrible as always.
Yeah, big cities, bad traffic.
The only time we really caught a break was during COVID because like they completely shut down federal, like everything federal. They all and like it's still like it's horrible now again, but like it's still not on the level that it was before, but it's getting there because like
Yeah,
DC,
it was gone for a bit. Even
yeah, well
here.
DC's still like now ever since COVID, it completely changed everything around. We're seeing a big shift towards residential because DC is now rated the #1 work from home city in the country.
Woo!
Oh,
Sprinkle them
wow.
up. You guys should do a pump panel. Ooh, that's it, Kev. That's gonna be we're gonna plan that.
Definitely.
We're definitely gonna plan that.
I can have Will Cross back over at the house.
Well, so what's up with having Will on a Zoom so we could just get him like all the time? Does he know how?
I don't think he's like up on
You
on
had
the
him at your
computer
house,
stuff.
bro. I would have downloaded Zoom. I would have made him a Zoom account. I would have said, "This is the button you press to get on. We're zooming you next week." We could do Wednesdays with Wills.
Wednesdays.
Wednesdays with Wills.
It's catchy, isn't it?
Yeah,
Off
it
the
is.
cuff, just came up with that.
That's good.
Like older, like not to be rude or anything, but like older pump dudes, man, because they know a lot of shit, man. Like
He's a wizard.
Did you say 6,000 pumps he did in Georgia alone?
Yeah. So for example, so I have
Like
I have a
flies to Dubai and
customer.
shit.
It's a very sticky, like very extremely complicated job. Like I have
Yeah.
another sub that we use for fire pumps. I was like, I'm not gonna use him. I would only use Wills. And I even told the customer. Now they ended up wanting me to subcontract him. That way I'm involved because I told him, I was like, look, I don't care how you want to go about this, but Wells Lacrosse is your guy. 100%. You need to have him out there. Don't hire anybody but him.
Yeah,
And then,
there's like four, like maybe three companies in our area, and that's all. I mean, no sprinkler companies in our area really do pumps. I mean, like we get them from these other companies that are like work through the pump reps, and then they come out and like we can like companies around here, they'll install them and everything, and then but the pump like will still send their company rep to like come out and commission everything. I'm assuming that's like sort of what he does too, but also like nobody like I'd say like probably 80% of the companies in our area, we don't really like sprinkler companies don't work on pumps. I mean, like we'll do small stuff like repacking them and stuff, like he was saying, like the light stuff. But like anything specialized, man, like they all contract to like these couple companies out here. But the biggest one's called STH, and they're outside of Frederick, Maryland, which is like about an hour out of DC. But I'm telling you, man, them guys, we're talking to them guys, like that's all they do is pumps, and it's like they're like book solid. It's like it's hard to get them out sometimes, like on emergency stuff, because they're just so busy. Because like they're like there's only like, and they're like probably the only decent company in our area that I know of. I mean, like I said, I don't know the ins and outs of like all the subcontractors, but every time I'd say like 80% of the pumps that I've been on, like commissioning wise or like anything service wise, I mean, their trucks end up pulling up, so they're good.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely have to do a pump panel. I like that, Kev.
I think that'd be cool.
He says Ian from Lund, Justin, Kev. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Wills. We're definitely gonna do that. And we should be doing this more too. Having six looks good on the stream. It's just trying to figure out where to put the chat and where to put the logo. I guess I could get rid of the logo for now if I had to. The chat we kind of want to have. But
sure.
appreciate
you guys
are
kicking
coming on.
ass, though, man. It's awesome to see how quick you guys are growing with this movement, man. I love it.
Yeah,
cool.
appreciate you tagging us.
So
you're a piece of content every day. I see you coming. I'm waiting for it. Sometimes I share it before you share it and tag me.
I'm all about promoting the movement, man. It's just bringing some notoriety to the trade. You know what I mean? Like putting it out there. I mean, because like honestly, like you talk to a lot
Damn
of people.
Good trade.
You know what I mean? Like they know plumbers, they know electricians, they know steam. They're like, "What's a sprinkler fitter?" And I'm like, "Well, if you ever look in a building with sprinkler systems, we're the ones installing them, working on
forgotten about trade, the redheaded stepchild.
Yeah.
We're letting them know. Thank you, Florencio, for watching. Florencio's here every time. I see you liking everything, dog. Come on.
He's an OG. He needs to get on camera.
That's it. We're gonna get you on here, bro. It's almost time. All right. So what do we got? 486 subscribers. You can get your merch right here with this link right here. If you want to get a hat, if you want to get a shirt, any of these shirts that you see right here, the red hat we like. Look at the hat Jeremy's got on. Come on, that thing is sick. You'll be seen. I know Tom's got all kinds of gear, but we caught him while he was taking a nap. So
you need to get up. You need to get Brunt to make you a pair of blue collar dope and tape boots.
Dope and tape boots. Let's
go
with the stamp logo on them.
Could you imagine how many guys would order that alone? Like that would be.
Yeah, man. Brunt's gotta love you guys. Like you guys are run all over there. You guys
Brunt, come on. Got the camo.
Nice.
Yeah.
Camo Brunt.
Nice.
They got some cool looking stuff, man.
Oh well, it holds the pencil. It holds the pencil.
Now that's cool.
And that's cool. I mean, we're sprinkler guys, so particularly like, I don't know about you guys, but I don't use a fucking pencil.
I use a paint pen.
Paint marker.
I use a paint marker.
Yeah, paint marker.
And that bitch fits in there too. If I could get it.
Hell yeah.
The paint marker fits in there too. And
And
you
that's
shake
a
your
great
head and
option
you can shake on the
for,
marker.
So I have a dope and tape hat with a bump cap installed in it. So when I go to factories and stuff, instead of a hard hat, I put on a bump cap. Put in my
Yeah.
dope and tape.
Is that a dope and
Yeah.
tape hat you're wearing right now, Brian? Like the trucker
This-
style?
No, it's Victolic.
Oh,
The
Brian.
Yeah,
Victolic kid.
do you guys have like a baseball dad hat? You know, like just a plain
Yeah.
Yeah,
like you're
yeah.
wearing,
So
Brian?
there is. So I
What
haven't
about
bought
a
it
trucker
yet.
cap?
I'm
Like
looking
that's
at
like
it.
the same style Brian's wearing.
Well, there's this, but there is a dad hat.
What you want?
But
You
it
want?
has a
What do you want?
smaller
You want the
logo.
hat that Brian's got with the with this logo on it?
Like similar, you know what I mean? Like a trucker style, like mesh in the back.
Yeah, we could do
Not
I
that.
think they
straight.
have that.
I think we do have that.
Yeah.
All right, I have to check it out.
If not, we can find it.
Or I can add it because when we first made the website, I went crazy and I added like 700 items.
We
I did
definitely need to add
just did select all and then
How many
synthetic.
coffees were you drinking at night when you decided to like make 700 things?
man. Well, you could do select all. You could go through and individually select it. My wife sells clothes for a living,
got
so
you.
I was like,
So
check
you
check
already
it out, and
you already
she's like, you just started the website. Like, you just need like 2 shirts, 2 hats. Fucking. She's like, why do you have infant clothes? I'm like, I don't know. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dude, but
Killed
you
my
know,
dope
you
and
know,
tape
sprinkler
boxers,
guys
so I
like,
don't want this getting ripped down.
but you know,
Oh,
sprinkler guys are like super proud, man. You know, somebody, you know, damn well somebody's out there and they've already ordered an infant outfit for their kid.
right? Yeah,
That's
when
so
when the
awesome.
whole website was live.
Hell yeah! Like,
We'll add some more shit and we'll update the logo. One of the logos looks good on certain colors, but on
I
other
think
colors doesn't.
honestly, I think, and I'm saying this, crassly, but we're definitely the most proud trade out there. Like,
Oh, for
I don't
sure.
care.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
We fucking
We're
love
the
our trade.
smallest.
I mean, life safety.
What? Who's proud?
What is that? Is that a championship sprinkler belt?
Yeah, you can.
Hell
Rise
yeah!
and force.
Oh, it's a rising force belt.
That's awesome.
That is
Yeah, it's a
awesome.
gimmick. It's a gimmick.
Love it.
But pride, right, Donnie?
Hell yeah!
You gotta
I
have
gotta
that
get- I'm gonna
pride.
get- I'm definitely gonna get some pipe wrench tattoos one day.
That's awesome.
Let's go, Eric. Right here. Hit the link. Hit the link right here. Find your merch at dope/and/tape.myspreadshop.com. Bam. You can get hats, shirts, stickers, whatever you want on there. We're gonna update it, and I think the sale's over. I forget. I think there was like a 15% off sale, but there's another sale coming up. All right, hour and 10 minutes. We're gonna
Thank
shut
you
this
guys
baby
so
down.
much for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. We invited everybody on here
Thanks for
kind of
having me,
last
guys.
minute. We had to reschedule, so this was thrown
Thanks, guys.
together. We appreciate you guys for joining us.
See you guys later.
Oh, Tommy threw the hat on last minute.
Boom.
Huh?